back with Spiritfarer. Hard to say how long this episode is going to be. That Phoenix episode was ridiculous, dude. Ridiculously long. I would say too long for a typical episode. Yeah, tomorrow I'll probably just have a two-part to Hearthstone and retail. Probably. It kind of reminds me of my first date. Like, I'm not the most social guy, and I ended up asking her out to dinner, right? And we got there, and she looked lovely. It was a great meal. I ended up taking her to Spaghetti Factory, one of my favorite restaurants. But I was experiencing like social fatigue. Probably like in 30 minutes into the date, an hour into the date, I was asking her, "Are we done?" And I go, like, she said something like, "I'm not ready yet." Maybe I put it differently. I can't remember exactly what I said, but I kind of gave her the impression like that I just wanted to go. And it wasn't because of her or anything she was saying. I just get like my dad sometimes. I get antsy, like I gotta just, I gotta cut. We ended up having like a 2-hour long date or something like that. And I still remember this, like as we're leaving, I rested my hand on her back. Just like almost like instinctually, because like I was exhausted, socially exhausted. I'm kind of feeling that right now. That Phoenix Wright episode it's like so much talking. I'm not used to it. Like I'm not a naturally very talkative person, so when I'm put in those types of situations, just kind of try my best. Guess errands. We could. If there's any maple syrup. I have to give up my only sake sandwich. Here's what are our priorities? Give Bruce a lobster roll. We already have a lobster roll. Yeah, I think we already have it, so I just gotta find it. Wait for guest to be Giovanni to the everywhere. Okay, let's head to Hummingbird first. Yeah, go ahead and take care of this. Table set, everything. Dinner. Okay, that'd be great to take care of this episode. There's something about a super saver discount book in every park. To buy the archive room beef, I should check it out. So it says head to Edgeboro Lane. Text says Ambertown Park. Fire good. That makes sense. I already have too many. My belly now. Okay, enjoy lobster roll. Work. Wait, what's this? Lobster roll. Allergic. I'll be starved, but something a little more traditional. That fancy garbage. You know what? There's this place in Woodbridge. An amazing slogan. What was it? It doesn't matter. It absolutely best fried chicken. So bring me some fried chicken. Go. Taste of home. Fried chicken. Bruce. I should still have the recipe for fried chicken. I still have chicken, I know that. significant and fat. Working on it, guys. There's this place called Great Miss Peaks. It shouldn't be far from here. He thinks you're we'll think you're doing a decent job with it. Asking a lot more. Consider this our treat. We'll camp a trip for your recognition of discretion of affairs. Never actually been camping. Could do this as a gift for you. Go take a look at those rocks and trees. Sounds good, Bruce. Hey, Mickey. Camping in a Cadillac. Sounds like me. Like I'm not the camper either. And actually, I haven't been on a lot. Only been on, I would say, 3 dates total, like actual dates. There was a girl that I met at Castle St. Angelo, and we saw all of that and Trevi Fountain together. I would consider that a date that we went on, even though we weren't a couple by any means. But she was, in a practical sense, my church of time. And semantically, it was basically a date. Like, we didn't kiss or hug or anything. We might have hugged, I don't know. I don't think we CP. That would be an easy one to get to. Where is street towards Spirit has already been gotten. It's hummingbird. I don't even know this way. Why is it zooming so much? Might be faster. Unmove for a hug. Alright, eat your berries. Fine. Look, fresh apple. Fresh cherry. That's the good thing about the trees. Fantastic design for a fireplace. Oh, yeah, sorry if I'm not doing the voice, guys. It's just, that Phoenix Wright episode was just. Oh my gosh. To you, not about healing, not for the Memorial Central. Also, within the tribe presents the energy one, fight against harsh nature. But I always had the fireplace on. It's so fundamental that it's present in all cultures. Very interpretation of the concept. Comment on the collective. You will understand very clearly what it means. Do classical Nordic fireplace. Fireplaces are nice and gentle. Hey. I just keep feeding them apples and cherries. Apples and cherries, and you'll never have to cook again. For anyone that will take simple ingredients. Oh, no eggs. Done. Okay. I guess. Egg in the oven. think I'm gonna try to keep the I can do it at the time. Fried chicken. This is the best from the collection antique buffet. Thanks, okay. It's the press. Sunflower oil. It's considered fat, I believe. Hopefully I don't mess this up. We already had some. Squeeze you to get your fat. Or something. Oh boy, fried chicken. Like, describe it a type of perversion. I think applies. Like you are physically talking. Graduation. First step. That we need. Open color. Color. We already had. Have the dinner now. Good to eat. Gather here. Oh, it's like a real family dinner. I'll make you feel part of your family. Or a treat. Poor Stella, my niece. I'll stop talking. Yeah. I've completely missed it. That was spectacular. I'd say. Too cold in it. Or, not too cold, sorry, too dark. Should check and see what the requirements are to get some. Like I'm gonna be able to graduate. Ask Gustav about Axel's whereabouts, Giovanni, or Bruce and Mickey. Ask around and see anything. Recipe learn bacon and eggs. A little bit of pork to go with some eggs, and old-fashioned breakfast with some bite. Working. Career. Travel. Focus on them. Choose. Yes. This turn. I think most of these games so much everything I have to read. Gotta be the fact that like a terrible experience. Fire taste. Where it's old fashioned. Fine, and why? Something fashionable is cutting in. That's what I want out of my. I'll be enjoying. Rabbit. Like exotic and old fashioned. That is not your favorite. Tons of zinc. I might triple up on the zincs. So much zinc, it's check the time real fast. About 10 minutes left. I know it's a little bit on the shorter side, but thanks for our Ace Attorney episode. We'll get you situated. We're wanting for content. That thing was a long. Actually, there are plenty of unwatched videos. Want to see more Stormer Show goodness? Check out any. There are shows, plenty of shows, and plenty of unwatched episodes here on the show. And gets he just others too. Is the passengers missing? A bombastic friend of yours? It's something about a gift. I might triple up on berries. Blueberries. Actually, you should probably start trying. Replant the zinc. We know we're gonna need zinc. We need so much. Triple up on the zinc. It's over. All of them. Probably a thing. Okay, please. Graduate Giovanni. How close are we getting? Is it all but far close? Let's stop. To get. I talked to you too. Buzzing sound. White noise. It's gone, you notice it right away. Oh snap, did he? On? Yeah, I guess he did. Got to ask Mickey. Kid, young, too young. Shit comes out of nowhere. Didn't even see the shit stain. Body goes limp and hits the ground. Red. Tomato. Grabs the guy who's still hitting me with a bat, by the way. Throws that asshole inside of the car. At it. Guy's glass all over him. Screaming repeatedly, "It's in my eyes, it's in my eyes." Blood is coming out of his eyes. Hey, dude. I'll beg for food to keep them. So sorry, guys. Graduate West. Give fried chicken. Is that required? We already had some. That's more like it. That's exactly like that place. Doesn't know we deliver the spot. That's what a scout's for. Scouting for good. Hopefully we don't. Multiple quests at once. This game. Anyway, I've been on 4 dates if I count. Same magic. But if we're not counting that, I've done 3 girlfriend. Maybe our second date was longer than it should have been. It's ended perhaps just as soon as it began. Let's check out the sound shop. We're this close. Back. Tool graduated without us taking him to the Everdor. Found it on his own, I assume. I don't really feel like it, but he looks tired. Angry mispicks. Can't be true. I believe there's fishing consideration. Back there, I should have tried. Fishing. Yeah. I do not have the patience to do all of that side. I'm basically just trying to beat the game. And if there is no end in sight, I would consider a beat game to be every spirit graduate. Like once every spirit graduated, I consider the game to be good. I don't need to worry about like it's like that. That's the episode. Blood. Even for this game, it's always a new party. I don't know what that does. So this is what most like 500. There's like $48 to make another sheep corral. Maybe I can just improve the existing corrals. Nothing good. Actually, check it out. Brutal, right? This is right. It's the one that needs like a. So. What? This is why I can put off that. Graduate you. Yes. Dog lady. That is Alice. James Kington. Waiting on the just one. Good end. That's cool. Is that every door? I had to make sure it was working properly. I made that mistake before. Of having the camera on myself the entire time. Absent-minded. Graduate him. So freaking tired after that right episode. Goodness gracious. Diamond. Sorry. That's all. Give me that. Certainly not. The things that... Bunch of them. It's gonna make poached fruit. That's gonna make... I should just try it. Try 5. That's fine. There. It's the best decision. Got into a lot of trouble, but you had a good run. Have to wait for... See that in people. Tracks him. light shines through. I guess that's why I fell in Astrid. Oh, Astrid, no. And there's so many animals. It's like, oh, I remember Summer. She's the snake, right? Yeah, I think for some people, like, love. Some flows like a river. Action. Love. Like that. Never one direction. Being based on gravitation. Gravitation. Die. Faster. The toughest nut you can. Yeah, it's such an intense light. I mean, it's Trump. I was happy when she. I was happy. I spent so much time making sure having fun, jokes, and being. It only came for her reason. Majestic raw radiance. Radiance, so you've been being got that look in your eye. That's so alive. Saw so much. Your bravery, your gusto. It was hard doing. Else to do something. Soul of steel. Good news, you got it. You got it, Bambi. Out. Have faith in yourself. I have so much faith in you. What would happen if I turned in this quest before a tool dinner? It's complete quest. I actually don't know, because with the way the timelines coincided there, Giovanni's quest line completed prior to or during the dinner. And Giovanni was one of the people I chose for the dinner first. But I was wondering if anyone else has experienced this completely. Comment below. What happens complete Giovanni's questline chosen for the dinner? Does it instantly complete the questline if that's the case? Does it just skip that? I don't know. I assume it would just skip it. Or Giovanni would just not show up to it. That's probably what graduate him. Much faith in your. I believe in you. I think I'm at a point in life. I'm looking for people. I'm really struggling to find that. I've tried really hard this last year. I got I want to say 4, but of those I only want 8. Actually, sorry, about that date. Actually, counting those, I had 1, 2, 5 actual. 5 actual. And 6 if you count St. Jude Trevi Fountain. I'll let a date. I mean, it was technically just the two of us, but it didn't end in one week. But yeah, of the 4 numbers I've gotten, 2 have turned into actual. Well, wasn't able to move past at first. Got their number. But of the 2 girls I don't want to date, And it's been very short term, hard to find. I'm going to be about it a lot. This break. Definitely going to try to get out. Definitely going to be a priority. Goal. The reason I've been on so few, half dozen less, because a long stretch of time. And practically all through my 20s, very introverted. Go out a lot, like I wasn't a party guy. It certainly has its advantages, right? That lifestyle, because you get into less trouble as a result. I didn't get in any drunk driving accidents, but as a result, I didn't meet as many people. On my social skills, I did what I loved, and I did what I was enjoying, which is wallflower, I guess they call them. Staying at home playing, kind of like now. But at the cost of building up personal things. But the main areas of my life is on improving. 30-second. I guess I'd like to have more to show. Down and somebody. If I never find that kind of, I guess I'm just. That's more learning a family. I believe in you people. If you need anything else, always be there. Always. Game mechanic. I've said this before. All these animals. Well, I shouldn't leave. It is like a big zoo, and pretty much like a giant zoo. It's constantly feeding and taking care of all these animals. You know, I shouldn't leave so soon. Believe me, I wish I could have stayed longer. Right here with you. Promise me, care of Astro. Okay? Don't miss me too much. I've never deserved. I've loved you. Stop you. And part of something I'm confused about is, are all these animals different people from Stella's life? I believe so. It seems like they all talk as though they were, this is at least, or people Stella knew in her lifetime. It's just not clear what some of these were, what relationship Stella. Because I've loved you, so it's presumed that he was family. But it's also possible they were lovers. The one who really loves you. And this, oh wait, no, it's not. Oh yeah, the ones who really love you. Sorry, the ones who really love you never really. Yeah, actually, kind of a strange philosophical statement it's made. Love you, never really loved you. But that's moment of tremor of tried so much to nothing but leaving stuff. Wish I could have seen you grow up even more, but here. Pour yourself one for me. Ciao, Bella. Like maybe a cousin, uncle, something. Says Bambina, I believe that's an Italian expression. So I kind of saw that with Gwen a little bit too. I was talking a little bit about the villas. I believe those are common of a time. Kind of a complex. Giovanni. Leopard. Leopard or Black Lion? He was one of the big cats. Jaguar. Didn't really look. I mean, he looks like a Black Lion. Will be the film. I would love if Earth it's like as far as tomato likelihood of that goes. With at some sort of gathering. This is like a soap. How they met. To me, perhaps a re. There he returns. Pulled by your Giraffe. I'm thinking by my Spirit. What's your plan? Serve. How you truly see what I inflict. All these paths cross souls. Mine with you. This is etched spark to the suffering of others. Turn their spark one spark. Every spirit or every spirit by. What do they teach? Their struggles, their drama, memories, your memory. Are they saying their farewells or are you saying yours? Not yet ready, Stella. Soul still. Carry on your task, Spirit. Last time. Second in. Last drink for. He did not traverse himself. Poach fruit. Not traverse himself. These things eat poach fruit. game. He did not go himself. Get it or what? Giovanni's. He didn't even have his own. Giovanni's so cute. But yeah, a tool. So we graduated a tool and Giovanni in this episode. Interestingly, a tool did not go through the ever door. Very interesting. It's a bit strange in a way. Finally pass on because I feel like he's been the spirit that's been with us through most of the game. Almost like a father figure tool. This whole Spiritfarer journey and adventure, always playing tunes and helping out around the boat. Like, he was definitely one of the most helpful spirits, proactive on the boat. So it does kind of feel like a bit of a void or absence of he's passed on, as is sometimes left behind when you pass on. So I think that's a good element of the game. Very true to life. Some people, when they pass, they avoid behind. They leave space that simply can't be or won't be filled by anyone's family or otherwise. My grandma was that way as well. They're just around for so long that they seeds. How do you get more lion? How does if I feed them mystery seed? I have a mystery seed. Fire goes. As Asteroid comes on graduation. Don't know how I feel. Happy. I say, when dealing with death, it's better to be optimistic and happy about it. Because even though it's challenging that that person is here, I think it's helpful to remember that ultimately they're not in pain. They're not suffering. They're not going through life in troubles. They don't have to worry about eating, paying their mortgage or rent, needing to work on time. All these things that we constantly worry about and stress about, they don't need to worry about. They don't need to worry about getting old. They don't need to worry about being in constant pain. They don't need to worry about a broken, take peace of mind, happy, or in a restful state until the end, essentially. Like they are resting in how I think that people as well. Be at peace because they are at peace. Most cases. I mean, I know there are some deaths that are bothersome or messed up, however you want to talk about it. I still think it's the same. Everyone is death. And that's a good thing. It's not like I can feel his absence. At the same time, it's as if something is built, needed. A bad person, pay for someone to braid it. No, not at all. It's the cycle of life. Sorry, still, I don't want to sound ungrateful. A little bit shaken, but not lost. At least you're here. That's the most important. Heart is stronger because. Secondly, is she gonna pass on now too? See the most amazing submission. This is designed for a clock. The strongest symbols of dedication rising above it slowly. The measuring time beats the path to its turn allows for long-term planning. First human started this colossal task of measuring time. They extracted themselves from stop surviving as animals. Instead, they started surviving as humanity was born when they decided they would play timekeeping. Sorry, I was lost in my. Quite excited by this new minimalist clock. Minimalist clock. I think that's the easiest way. Minimalist clock. Gotta say it a few times just to get it down. Minimalist clock. Okay. I think that gonna clear this episode. Okay, second win. This is Astrid's quest continuation. So I was wondering when we'd get another Astrid quest. I call her Alice. Sorry, I think that was the porcupine. Again, there's been so many animals in this game. Hard to keep track. Maybe I should give Astrid some. Let Astrid live her best life. Objective 6 parts. Might have one for bucket list kind of like Alice had. Like, I want to go on top of a mountain. I want to ride the roller coaster. I want to go scuba diving. Kind of do. Yeah, it's like that movie, The Bucket List, like where they want to do all this crazy stuff. Like, but in their case, it's kind of weird in a way because it's like, I think like. They use the example, like, bring you into the game of Karen. Karen was the boat, the captain essentially of the boat on the River Styx. In mythology, if I'm remembering correctly, that ferried souls to the underworld. Hades, Olympus? Was it Olympus or was it Elysium? I'm not super duper savvy about Greek mythology, but yeah, I believe they were going for a similar concept in this game, with Stella acting as the boatman, or whatever they call it, the captain of the ship, taking people to ultimate passing afterlife. I think that's how it is. Like, this is kind of like a purgatory in a kind of sense. Like, in Christian theology, I think that's how I think about it. Like, it's like a holding place, like a purgatory, if you will, that they wait in until their final passing. But in reality, in real life, my personal philosophy is that there's space between. When you die, it itself as an entity being simply cease to exist. It happens the moment you die. The moment you die, you're done. Cashing your chips. You don't have to worry about an afterlife, anything else, including getting to the afterlife, like heaven. I believe death is the ultimate experience that anyone has. At that point, and join with a piece of oblivion, I like to put it. In your perfect, ultimate, and restful state form. Past life, its troubles, its pain. All the challenges of life worth. Back to the sheep. Sheep's like. Okay, so a couple things we can do in the next episode. The minimalist clock. Wowzers. Minimalist clock. Something we could also follow up on Beverly's quest. I think I'm going to prioritize Beverly's quest because they're the simplest to complete. In my estimation, because it's telling you to go. Probably do that for the next episode. All right, well, that was another episode of Spiritfarer. I like episodes that have the owl come out. It's almost like Ori in the Blind Forest in a way. These like strange owl dream sequences, but I like these episodes more because I think it reveals more about the story and it's giving you a sense of progression in the game where it's like this is something that's moving on. Um, and things are happening. There are changes in the game, and it seems like they're impactful changes. Like it does feel and seem like we're getting closer to the end of the game. Something I'm pretty much looking forward to after ferrying all these animals. Like I said earlier in today's episode, it does feel like a zoo at times. You're all these animals, you're feeding them, you're quest. I mean, I feel more like a zookeeper than the Karen from Greek mythology. Like based on Greek mythology, I always believed Karen just transported the souls. He was basically like a bus driver, right, for people who are passing on. And are the bus driver does the bus driver ever give anyone a massage? No. Does the bus driver ever take anyone out to dinner? Not while he's on his route. I'll tell you that. Does the bus driver ever go with someone to see a movie? No, not when they're on the route. I think that's what Karen was more like. I don't think he was like doing all this random stuff, you know, cooking people fried chicken. Like, when was the last time the bus driver ever cooked you fried chicken? Never, because he's too busy trying to serve the route. And I believe that's true to what Karen was in Greek mythology. But like I was saying, these are the better episodes. I wish there was more stuff like this in the game as opposed to all those chores. It is what it is. Looking forward to the end of the game. Try to get there and graduate as many animals as I can in the meantime. That definitely progression in this episode. Have a nice night, guys. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Donations, Benmo Stormer Show, just like the title of the channel. And have a nice night. See you tomorrow for Hearthstone and retail leveling. Have warm and happy holidays. Stormer Show.